hard though.
Very hard.
Bro, they made you, that's a major pause.
Whoa.
But I was following you like an idiot.
People would be saying, how can they support the channel? Chiso by Chiso. I've got tops, got hoodies, I've got the Dragon Ball Z tees, like the Pain and Full Star tees. You lot could support, buy some of the merch. I'll be able to churn out more content. This one I'm just waiting by myself for the moment, and I'll bring out more colours. Please support. New episode out featuring Chink's Face, Kid Don't Care, and Gabriel Sign. Please stay locked in. More stuff coming in New Year. Boom.
Are you sure you can't do half no more?
No.
Are you sure?
Two fudge.
Oh, you
No,
see
but
that?
it's not murder though. That's living.
See that we're talking about police and Fed thing. I got stopped earlier today, innit? Guys got a mum from work. Brother, but you see me, yeah, I've got such an attitude towards these feds.
That's because you don't smoke. But go on.
Cool. So imagine now, I'm driving, I'm seeing the sirens behind me. I think, let me just pull up and let them go past, innit? Come behind me or whatever, pause.
That was a good one still. That was perfect.
So I thought, I'm not even jump out the car. Let me just do the windows down. Yeah. Well, both the windows down now. Then obviously one's there now. They're just looking at me, whatever. They're saying, yeah, mate. Obviously the car's registered to a woman.
But your car's tinted as so how do you even see me? Yeah,
This is my point.
Yeah.
So and on top of that, I've got a hat on. Yeah. So you can't even see because the man or woman in the car anyway.
Apart from the bed, but go on.
They didn't see it. They didn't see that. You can't see the windows. You can't see the windows anyway. But remember, they're quite back there. I'm not even saying, I don't want to say behind me because pause. But yeah. So now, obviously, they're talking now. They're like, we just want to know if the car's stolen. I said, listen, officer, don't chat crap. You got ANPR, man. You got all that stuff. If the car's stolen, you know about it. Stop lying. You're better just saying, listen, it's a tinted car in a known area for gangs. Yeah. You want to see who's in the car?
I've heard that before. Honest. Yeah, just use that one, innit?
Oh, well, have you got your license on you? We don't know if you're able to operate the vehicle. I'm saying, bro.
Bring your man's height into it.
No, I'm just getting more mad now.
This is your height.
Bro.
This is your height. It's going.
Where your the seat was set up and said, yeah.
Bro.
Man asked if it's booster seat.
We noticed you were sitting on the cushion.
I can't have this conversation. I tell to my friends what's going on. Man's laughing at me. I can't have this conversation.
My bad. Carry on, bro.
Sorry.
This is why men can't be vulnerable. I'm telling my friends what happened my day, and they don't care. They're laughing to what my height, to what these things. I could have been flipping dating. They could have put that in my drink. You know what I mean? I didn't get to finish my story. Can I tell the story now? Yeah.
Yes, sorry.
Yes, sir.
All right. Carrying on now. So I phoned my mum now, innit? Put the phone in the drink holder.
You phoned your mum?
Yeah.
Oh, so you ain't picked up your mum?
No, I'm on the way to pick her up. Phone mum now. The phone's in the drink holder, innit? Oh, we can do you for having your phone now, 6 points. First of all, the vehicle's in park, officer. Where can I go with the car in park? He's like, well, what? I said, we put a foot in the accelerator now, see if it moves.
Yeah.
Check the car, the natives, check the car. It's not stolen, it's not this, not that. I said, officer, come on, just be honest, man. Just be honest, man.
It's because I is black.
What is it? What's wrong? What do you not want to, what is it? Yeah. Like, if you got a quota to meet because of the whole COVID and all that stuff, you want to make some money and you got to pull over 10 black people before the... I said, hey, you stop this campaign that black people are aiming to get stopped now. What's going on with that? Have a good day. That was it, you know. Get my license, have a good day. Yeah. Nothing else. I was like, this is BS, bro. If I had tints, I'm getting stopped. I don't have tints, I'm getting stopped. What do I drive?
If you drove a piece of shit, they wouldn't bother you, though.
No one bother you.
For true.
How do you not know that piece of shit? How do you not know?
They usually get me in Bromley Borough, or if I'm like Quay, like Coulson and them sides. That's when they're onto me.
Like, you like him though? Would you give them bare sass?
Huh?
Do you give them bare attitude like him?
Nah, I just laugh. I just laugh in their face.
I'm
like, I'm just literally like, oh, here we go again. Then they're like, what? I'm like, no, don't worry.
I'm a law-abiding citizen. I pay my taxes. What do you?
I ain't got time to talk to them. Like, you ain't got too much energy for them. I didn't want to talk to them. Just, I'll hurry up. I would say to them, right, I got work. You're wasting my time. You get me? The last time they got me, I think it was last summer. I was coming from Kingswood. The way they looked at me, I'm driving.
What's Kingswood, Essex?
No, sorry. I'm driving around. It's coming off into Purley. I'm driving. They're driving across the road. I just see both of them turn like that. I was like, oh, here we go.
When your car now?
Yeah. Bro, the joke thing is I wasn't even speeding. I was just driving normal. There was bare traffic. Literally circled round. Blocked off in front of me. Yeah. I pulled up my car now, pulled up next to me, and a young girl starts talking and blah, blah, blah. She's like, we're suspecting you because they're in the county lines in the area, blah, blah, blah.
Oh my goodness.
I just looked at her and I said, county lines in what area? In this area. We're basically in the suburbs.
Yeah, this area's bright.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like, so...
Unless it comes with a plug.
She can't start a line up here.
She said bro, it's mad.
You said the area for this.
She said all of that now, yeah, and literally, I've seen 3 people I know go by, and they've messaged me like after, like, right, yeah, you're right. I was like, yeah, I'm good, man.
Did that piss you off though?
Yeah, because it's embarrassing.
But they went by and left.
They went by and left
and then
and spammed.
messaged me later. Just act like you didn't see me. You meant to come and help me. You don't drive off and message me later. I'm in jail by now. You messaged me about right.
So, yeah, literally, the girl was talking and she's like, oh yeah, boom, 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 boom. Can I see your license? And showing her that.
She young or big?
Yeah, so when she seen it, she was like, oh. I was like, what's... She goes, you look like a young boy. I said, let me guess, how old are you? You're like early 20s. She's like, yeah. So yeah, I'm way older than you. She was like, oh, my bad, this, that. Yeah, anyway, county lines in the area and you got a nice car and blah, blah, blah. I said, yeah, I'm way older than you and you've just assumed because you've driven past and looked at me. She's like, oh yeah, something. I said, right, you know what, I've got a client in like 5 minutes and you're holding me up. She's like, oh, sorry, my bad, have a nice day. Then the one before that was, I swear I've spoken about it before, there was in flipping Bromley. It's around COVID times. I was coming from Keith's house, Mr. Exposed. We used to live down them sides. And flipping, they was racing behind me.
Who's the feds?
Yeah, they was racing behind me. So imagine man's in Bromley and at this time, they were stealing in that area. BMs are getting robbed, Mercs are getting robbed and Rangers. So I'm thinking, right, this might be some random, they might try to...
Jack boys.
Yeah, they might be trying to trap me or ram into me. So
in an Andy car?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they was in a red 1 Series, blowing behind me, blowing. The joke thing is here, I've come from a roundabout and I've seen the car and I've looked and I've just gone normal. Then next minute the car sped up behind me. I'm thinking, oh, why are you driving so fast? But obviously because the roads are empty at that time, I start blowing. Yeah. So after they switched on the light and they pulled me over, then I said, listen, I know you're about to say, blah, blah, blah about speeding, but you was right behind me. If I put my foot on the brake, you'd have slammed into me. Yeah. And you made me feel uncomfortable. I'm like, cars are getting robbed in this area and I'm one up in a quiet, dark road and you're speeding behind me. I said, what do you expect me to do? Just literally just drive slow, then you could just circle and cover me. She goes, you know what? I understand that. Have a nice day.
And then the Uno reverse card.
Like, literally. She was like, oh, have a nice, yeah. She's like, have a nice day. I was like, cool, thank you. She's like, oh, make sure you drive home safely. I was like, thank you.
I had one encounter with speeding from the police, but I was on the motorway. This one I met S3.
Everybody gets caught on the motorway.
Bro, I was cutting, but it was like maybe like a Mark 6 GTI. I think, yeah, I love a little race. Put my foot down. Drive behind it for about 30 seconds. Just put the silence on. I was like, whoa, let me just,
cool off.
Let me just cool off. You just put the silence on, like, big man, I'm a police officer. If you carry on, I'm gonna nick you.
You just let you go though,
innit?
Yeah, they done that.
I know you got S3. I know you like to speed in that, but brother.
Not while I'm here, you're disrespecting.
Cut it out.
Disrespecting.
That's the only encounter I've had when it comes to speeding with police, bro.
Yeah, I don't do the M-way thing no more because I've had close calls where I've been blowing and I've noticed from far and said, woo. So I stick to the 70.
The speeding thing's childish now.
I stick to it. I don't even risk it.
Yeah, man.
I don't risk it. I don't do it no more.
Speeding is childish.
So you man don't do over 70 on the M-way?
I don't. I stick to every time where I go now. Like even the other day, I got flashed doing 23 because I was tired. I went to pick someone up.
That Tulsa camera is vicious.
I got hit. You know,
remember that.
The one that hit me was the one by Thingy Shop in Norbury.
Ooh.
You know, the new one before
what, guy past McDonald's?
No, the one by Thingy Shop, man, where the rap.
No, it is there. It's just up a bit
bread
more.
shop.
Yeah, which one? The guy going past McDonald's?
No, going towards bread shop. So
yeah.
right before it.
Yeah, I know where that one.
Yeah.
It's before the Tesco and that. It's just a bit before.
Yeah,
the McDonald's.
That's cool. No,
there's
the other side.
There's another one.
On the other side. Bro, I got hit at 20.
I know tomorrow.
I got hit at 23. So I was just like, they're probably going to send me a thingy letter.
Maybe,
or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was
How long ago?
It's like a week and a half ago.
Yeah, because they turned that one on recently.
But I was tired, bro. Like, I've gone to pick up someone late night. And literally, That was proper tired. And you know, like when you're not paying attention, I'm thinking, right, it's a 30 road, and I'm thinking I'm way below. I was like, flip, because I knew exactly where it was. But I told you,
no, the dumbest thing, when you get flashed, you start breaking after. That is so stupid.
But it can save you though, because
you get flashed already.
No,
why are
because
you breaking?
see what it is,
Carry on going, bro.
You see the lines on the floor. They're on the floor because the flashes are from the first one to so the first one is when you pass the first line, and then the second one is to see where you are after. So if you slow down in between that window, you might combust it sometimes because it's like you was here at this time and you was here this much seconds later. So we can calculate your speed. So if you slow down in between and you're a bit behind where you should be, it can save you sometimes. Okay.
I know a guy that does that anyway, so just let me know if you wanna.
No, but that's still points though.
No, it ain't.
Speeding is points. No, points are a course.
So my dad's got like 85 points in his license.
I said 85.
Oh, so he's not even okay. Yeah, so you're not getting the points.
Go a little change, and you know what I mean.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
It's all banter, guys.
Disclaimer.
It's a disclaimer. You know, don't believe what he said. You know,
entertainment purposes only. Entertainment purposes only. That's it. Journalists.
So you man do 30 and 30s.
Bro, I stick to. You know what is here? I've seen in the past year, I've seen bare Uber Eats people get licked off their bikes. I've seen it too often in the past year.
There's a pizza
like,
everywhere.
It's mad. Like the last time, like
this guy. No, I don't think he's got heart.
Chips all over the road.
I don't think he's got heart.
I said the McDonald's box is flying in the air. And chicks just sees the chicks are like.
What about the driver being injured, bro?
The driver.
What about the driver being injured? Man said pizza and chips everywhere. What about the driver, bro? You don't get what the
They
driver.
shouldn't be riding so fast. I ride bike.
Even last week, I've gone to.
You take your time. The other day,
I was late.
No, but you know, I don't forget. I can't even afford to lose my license because obviously I bang Uber as well, innit? Oh, okay. So the other day, I've gone to renew the badge on my thing.
Oh, the PCO thing.
Yeah, but before I've gone to do that, I've gone main Croydon to get a printout of my insurance. Some guys got licked down by undercover feds. No, I don't even think he got licked down. I think what's happened is he's riding. No, they've pulled up. He's riding his bike, and someone's opened the door accidentally, and he's.
Oh yeah.
My man's on the floor acting. Like everyone has seen how he's falling in it, but he's on the floor acting and head up in the air and blah blah blah. So everyone's like, right, like everyone thought like after 2 minutes he would have been all right, brother. I've gone in the shop. I've gone out. I've gone into buy pastry from the next shop. I'm there looking at my man eating. The next Asian man's walked past and said, he's pretending he's trying to get a settlement because he's undercover police, you know what I mean? And everyone just looking at him, man. He's expecting everyone to, I'm just thinking, right, you're holding up traffic, boy. I need to speed my car. You're blocking up the road. So the ambulance has come. I'm thinking to myself, just get up, man. Yeah.
I said they stopped claiming thing as well. Like, you can't do that.
Of course you can, man.
They've stopped it.
How?
I don't know how. Not like when people see that mad claim, like, oh yeah, neck injuries and back injuries. They stopped that now.
You can only do neck once. I think you can only get whiplash once. You get whiplash once.
In your life?
It's not. Yeah, it's not whiplash no more.
You see, if it's in America, if you hit someone's whip, the moment the car gets hit, even if I'm walking around, I'm just gonna run up to the open the door and
straight. That's what I'm on.
I'm jumping in as well. We're all claiming.
No facts.
My neck's gone as well. Do you know this man? He picked me up the road. I was hitchhiking. Bro, in America you can get away with that.
Bus hit you.
And remember because in my car. Remember, I used to be a bus driver in it, so I know the rules. I know you got no insurance.
Yeah.
I know you lot are paying out.
No, they are insured, but their excess is so high they might as well not be insured.
Exactly. So I said, you know what? You lot are done. There's a red paint on my car. Yeah. Black Audi before. Me, 2 other bedrooms in the car. I was like, yep, we're getting paid. I got it on my Snapchat. Like, we're getting paid, boys. We're getting paid.
We're celebrating.
Brother, I pulled that to the woman. I was, listen, you've hit me. She's like, I didn't hit you. I said, listen, I'm a bus driver too, man. Let's just not do this, man, please. Like, I've got red paint on my car.
Was you actively a bus driver at the time?
Nah. Okay. I lived for like 4 years before that. Okay. I was like, look, I've got red paint on my car, man. Let's just, come on, man. Just give me your details, give me your driver, like, your badge number, all that. Give me the stuff in it.
You're a because you don't even need that.
I know,
you know that.
Yeah, I know. But she's like, I'm not giving it to you. I said, no problem, I'll take the bus number now and the time me on the route. She looked at me like, he knows his business, he knows his stuff. Yeah. She got in the bus, writ it all down on the back of one of her cards. So I just told my insurance what happened. I don't accept the liability. I was like, well, what do you think, innit? I've got all their details. It's a bus that's hit me. She was turning, she's hit into my car. Yeah, okay, it's over. It's done.
Hey, Wes, you know what to do? Hey, Wes, you know what to do?
I'm telling you.
Hey, Wes, you know what to do? You know. Hey, Wes, you know.
Wes, do not keep.
Hey, no. Hey, Wes, you know what you're gonna do? You know, like when they put them things on TV where the advert thing comes.
Man starts fighting.
Yeah, then it goes back into.
Bro, do not cut this out. I'm telling the people, I'm giving people some game. Do not cut this out.
Do you know you know about the bump card? So the bump card is what the bus driver has, isn't it? And you got to fill out one side and fill out another side and give to the person who crashed.
She didn't do that.
I remember one time.
The bump card takes long to fill out as well.
No, but one time this bus driver, he was trying to squeeze his bus in the garage, but he parks his car in the garage as well, innit? So imagine this crashed his bus into his car. So he had to fill out both sides of the bump card for himself.
The bump card's like what time was the collision, what speed was the collision, all that.
Man's like thinking, blood, this is the only car in the world that you shouldn't hit because it's yours and you know where it is. Man crashed his bus into his car, blood, and had to fill out the bump card himself.
That job though, bruv, that job, I don't know, I think...
Would you say that's the worst job you've ever had?
And, no, Raw Mail.
Raw Mail's worse than bus?
Hands down. But remember, it don't matter the weather, sleet, snow, rain,
I know a man.
baking.
I know a man our age that they retired. Back issues. I don't want to say his name.
What, bus or Royal Mail?
Royal Mail.
Royal Mail's meant to be good working for the Queen though, no?
No.
He worked there for years, but yeah, going uphill in these weathers, that's where he's back. And they had to, they retired him.
They used to mock me because I was that new. Obviously, I want the money. Bro, I had a driver's route with no car.
Don't lie.
Think about that.
That's a liberty. What area?
Hey, that was helping your step count.
I was at Forest Hill.
I bet you was ripped.
You was ripped as
He was ripped as
That was when I was going Metro as well. Bro, I had all the tower blocks, bro, with no car. So imagine, the depot, it's like half an hour away.
Walk me through your day.
Imagine after leg day.
So, cool. They phone you in the morning. Yeah, you're doing this route today.
What time they phone you?
3 o'clock, 4 o'clock in the
3
morning.
a.m.
Well, you got to get there and sort out your route, bro. And then, cool.
So 3 a.m. they phone you when you're at home.
3 a.m. phone you.
And you got to get to the depot for what time?
At 4:30. The earlier you get there, the earlier you leave out, innit? So it's like you're in like a dock basically. So it's like it'll have like A to P, Q to R, whatever in it. But you got to plan out your route. But obviously, if you're a postman, you know the route today. So you might take A, then R, then T, then W or something.
It's not alphabetical.
It's
the
not
roads
alphabetical.
are different,
You could be doing the route like,
but that road's
cool.
cool.
That route. But hold on a second. Like you don't know where it is.
Yeah.
You walk with a bag and a trolley.
Delivery,
So cool. I had the driver's route now. Now remember, I don't know the route.
That man's not from Forest.
I'm all out there at 8:30 at night. EastEnders is finished, man.
8:30 at night.
The man look at me like,
the postman's still
"Are you
here.
a postman?" I'm in the sweet shop and he's like, I was like, "Yeah." He's like, "They meant to finish about 5 hours ago, mate. The normal person that does the route finishes at like 3 o'clock." I'm like, "Yeah, they gave me 2 routes in one." He's like, "Oh, I hope they give you overtime." I was like, "Yeah, they will give me overtime. I'm excited for overtime, you know. Overtime's like 80 quid, bro."
Yeah, that's disrespectful.
I'm working from 4 a.m. till 10 p.m, bro.
Is that even legal?
Then getting to work again next day.
Wait, so 20. Wait.
Man didn't even sleep in a full 4-5 hours. By the time you get there and bathe and go sleep, you wake up and bathe again.
No, that's a liberty.
Yeah,
Hold on.
That's slave labor.
4 to 4 is 12 hours plus 6. That's an 18-hour shift.
What's the worst job you've had?
Bus driving.
Bus driving.
Worst job in the world, bro.
Nah, man. No,
I think the worst one I've had was doing Olympic here. I was doing security in central London at Watcher of Switzerland and them kind of shops. Bro, man, I had to get there I had to be there by like 7:30 and I was leaving by like 8, 9. But...
What, 7 in the morning?
Yeah. But I had to stand in a patch that big the whole day. So, man, just pacing. I'm doing this.
Don't lie.
The whole day. Just so that my knees don't lock up. And you know, I was doing like 6 days a week, 1 day off. I was still going gym, so that was killing me. So when I get back to ends quickly, I'll go gym for like 45 minutes. I'll go home, shower, eat, 3 back up. Then some days when they put me on mapping and web, man, I stay outside the shop. So mapping and web, the manager was more flexible. He'd be like, yeah, just sometimes he goes, if you want to, pretend you're doing a circle of the building and just use it as your, because he was more understanding it. He knew that man would get bored. So when I was doing mapping and web, that's when I met like all LeBron James and all these athletes just bopping past everyone asking where Nando's is. But bro, that job was horrible because you're just there watching Switzerland in a small spot. After doing that job, yeah, that made me realize that, bro, some of these uncles grind.
Yeah, it's hard work.
It's hard work.
I can't stand up for an hour.
Bro, that shit makes you brain dead.
Like, so does the bus.
Huh?
The bus does that.
It makes you brain dead. You're just spending hours, you're not talking to no one. Everyone else in the shop's just kind of keying, they're dealing with customers and that, and you're just there. But that's how I end up knowing about watches from working there. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I started seeing watches that man never knew then, like Vacheron Constantine and all of this.
When you're a bus driver, they talk to you wicked, but they talk to you like you ain't got a qualification in the world, bro.
No, it's just straight.
Yeah, people,
rude.
Certain jobs, people think that you're a dummy, like you've not gone to school.
Bro.
Yeah, like you're not educated.
You know, it's harder to get the bus driver job than it is to do the job. Do you get what I'm saying?
That's a fact. I feel
the job is difficult. The job is difficult. You got to do bare stuff before you even get there, and they vet you out, see the type of person you are, and all that. Yeah, the bus is stresses. That's why I hate driving.
You're wearing a suit every day to go to work.
I was kind of bad still.
Well, you weren't in a suit.
No,
I wore a shirt, tie, and shoes.
It was funny. There was a driver. He said, "I remember when
you had to drive with shoes on."
You got to drive with shoes over a hill.
Yeah, because
you have to drive with shoes.
I think that will save you in the break. It's cat, man.
Because they say you're in the depot, there's oil on the floor, so you might have oil on your shoes. So if your shoe ain't got a heel and it slips off the pedal, your heel will grab it. Yeah. Like they've got an answer for all your bullshit. Everything you tell them to get you out of it, they've
your
got an
foot
answer
will
for
be budding all day like one of these Jehovah's Witness uncles.
No, facts. They used to tell me to wear a tie. I used to look at the manager and go, why am I'm not selling insurance. I'm driving a bus. I'm not wearing no tie. I don't even want to be here, so send me home. I dare you. I dare you. That's what I low-key want. I'm not putting on the tie.
Men treat you like secondary school.
I was going to work fly when I was a bus driver because I had the burgundy shirt.
This one was trying to catch. You was trying to catch babes on the route.
It was so. But I remember the first lesson I had driving the bus. And I was like, "Are you comfortable driving the bus?" I was like, "Yeah, cool. All right, no problem. Let me take over for a second." Got to like the little dual carriageway. It's like, "Yeah, 50 miles an hour. Let's go."
Oh, this is training.
I was like, "What do you mean?" He's like, 50 miles an hour. Let's go.
Yeah, that's up by southeast somewhere, like you're going Dover there, isn't it?
Yeah, like near the Millennium Dome, like kind of. I was like, "What? What do you mean?" He's like,
"Buses don't do 50.
50 miles per hour. Let's go." I'm like, "Oh my days!" He's like, "Yeah, middle lane, not left lane, middle lane." I'm like, "On the bus." He's like, "Yeah." I'm like, "I didn't even know buses do 50 miles per hour."
Facts.
I didn't even know a bus.
And you know what the thing is, yeah? You see on the bus, 50 feels like 1,000.
Bro.
It don't feel like 50 in your car.
Yeah. I didn't even know buses could reverse.
Yeah, they can, yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
No, you had to do the reverse for the license.
I didn't know. I passed that. I failed. The cyclists come out the roundabout.
Failed. How much time did you fail?
It's once.
I think I fell once. Yeah, once. Do you know, where did you do your test?
Like Bexley, he was like that.
Did you have the ginger guy who supports Arsenal?
Yeah, Andy. Is it Andy?
Yeah. Did you talk to him about Arsenal?
I think I did.
Yeah, that's what you got to do. You got to suit him up.
I did.
You talked to him about Arsenal.
It's got a son. I saw you bang his son with him one time.
Swear.
I saw you bang his son one time.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's cool though.
My instructor was like, yeah, he supports Arsenal.
My instructor was Phil, fat white guy, bald head.
Something Carpenter, he was skinny guy.
I remember him, bro.
Yeah, because they can be some of them, man.
That test was hard though.
Very hard.
Bro, they made you, that's a major pause.
Whoa.
But I was following you like an idiot. Pause.
Whoa. Man said hard, very hard. Whoa.
You got to reverse.
What's going on here?
Man, add descriptive adjectives in that.
You got to reverse through some cones, like into an S bend. Yeah. Make sure you line up the back tire with the line.
You got to be in the box. But how did they get you to do that? Did they do the line on the wheel arch?
I think so. I didn't pay attention to that shit,
my brother in America, he drove buses for years. Then I must have said to him one day, I said, "What's the flexibility of you going on holidays?" He was like, "Yeah, it's not really." I said, "Bro," I said to him, "Go do Uber." Once he started banging Uber, seeing that it was making more, he quit quickly.
No, that's what will happen, blood.
He quit real quick.
Bare bus drivers went to Uber.
Yeah, he quit real quick. He was like, "Right, I didn't know." I said, when I was telling him for years, he was like, "Nah, but you get this."
Get stuck.
He was like, "Oh, you get this from boss, and you get these benefits," and I said, "That's how they rope you in."
The weekly pay.
Yeah,
the weekly pay. Weekly pay, yeah, it's enough to tie you over, but
you see the thing with Uber, you can pay yourself daily.
No. Of course, I'm pro for that because you're self-employed as well. You don't have to wear a uniform.
So I could be having the worst day today. I say, rah, I'm staying in my car for the next 10 hours. Let me make 2 bills. The moment I hit 2 bills, send it to myself.
Oh, they do it straight away. They charge you for that.
Straight away, 50p.
Yeah, same.
Straight away, 50p.
That's why I say people have nice cars and you don't do Uber. I think you're basically wasting money on the car. Uber will make the car pay for itself.
Pay for itself, yeah.
So have you ever done school run?
Nah,
so you know you can do school run.
Thingy does that.
Levs.
Yeah, he was trying to get me on. Yeah,
because he's the person. Because I used to do school bus and he didn't.
Yeah.
So imagine school bus. Yeah, same thing we do, but take one kid. I mean the carer in it. Some kids are too bad for the bus.
So they got to escort them.
They go to escort. It's 5 bills a week, you know. Just you work less than an hour. You take the kid to school, take him home. That's it. It's less than an hour's work for the whole day. That's 5 bills a week. You could do Uber a little bit on the weekend.
In between. Yeah.
Man takes him like 8 bills a week, and he don't do more than 20 hours a whole week, and he gets 8 bills a week.
That's good, you know.
PCO is good still.
Yeah.
That is good still.
Do you even remember why you hate the buses?
It was a shift pattern, bro. If I had part time.
I had part. You never had part time?
No, they wouldn't give me part time.
I was a bus driver 4 years.
There was a
part-time
route that was 12 till 4, I think it was. I think it might be the 468.
Yeah, you got to get pregnant for that route. You got to get baby mum for that route. Still.
That route there.
Let's say you have to get pregnant.
I wanted that, and they were taking like a 6-7 bills a week, bro.
Yeah, is it?
What? Them drivers were taking like 6 bills a week.
Yeah, depending on your rate as well. Still.
I wanted that. I was begging them for that. Bare times, bro. I'd be like, listen, I'm cutting. I gotta go, man. My son knew that if I be naughty at school, my dad's gonna come get me. So that's what I was doing, innit? Like they will phone up, yep, you need to leave. Like, cool, what's the matter? Yeah, something's kicked off at your son's school again.
Oh, so they called the office and that?
They called the office and they will radio up to me like, yep, number 46, yep, terminate your bus right now, I was like, bruv. So my son was like, bruv, I'm not seeing my dad, I'm So that was making me upset as well. I was thinking, then on top of that, I'm coming to work at stupid o'clock.
Yeah.
For you lot to tell me I've got to wear shoes over hill. To tell me I've got to wear a shirt. I've got to wear my high vis. Like, I've got to wear all these different things.
Man was dressed up like he was going to a gala.
Bro, the bus is cold.
Yeah, the buses don't... Some
of them don't have no heating.
Yeah.
Oh, come on, bro.
Yes, mate.
Come on.
Your whole year.
You're right, yeah? What's the
Hey, what's that in your head?
I said the lamb chop.
The lamb chop shopping.